Why do you think nice guys finish last?
I'm speaking from personal experience when I tell you we are not picking men because they're too nice.
What is it?
That man is ugly.
Why was I not expecting that answer?
Romantic gestures and foot rubs and baths, all of that stuff. Yes, I want all of that. But if you look like a gremlin, then no, it's assault. Stranger danger. Get away from me. You're going to jail.
No, that is true. Them armadillos be so nice.
Let me tell you, them armadillos ain't nothing to play with. I'm from the country, baby. They hiss and they'll get on your. Don't if you ever
I am not talking about no real armadillo.
No, ma'am. Ever see a man that look like an aardvark? Arthur. If you ever see a Weasley person, if you ever, you need to run the other way.
You know the women who get on TikTok, they be like, I live a soft life, right? Mansions, the man takes care of everything.
And they be an 80-year-old man from Switzerland.
He look a mess, but they seem happy.
What is a woman truly saying if they say, I don't like nice guys?
They're saying that my nervous system does not produce the effect that I call love around people who do not send it into some kind of fight or flight response.
Wow.
When I am met with someone who does not make me chase, when I am met with someone who doesn't make me feel I have to earn their love, when I am met with someone who doesn't play games, doesn't give me anxiety by being consistent for 3 days and then dropping off the radar for 5 or a week, when I am with someone who doesn't do those things, it doesn't feel like love to me.
Wow.
It does not feel like passion. It doesn't feel like fireworks. It doesn't feel like the thing that I think I'm supposed to feel.
Wow.
You guys, I asked my grandfather today, what does it look like when a wife submits to a husband? And he says when she renounces her ego. Do you guys know how deep that is? When she renounces her ego. And this generation is literally teaching us to feed our egos. It's teaching society, the women today, to be women in male fields. But when you learn to renounce your ego, you can let go of your pride. You know that you can be 100% right in a situation, but yelling in his face is not going to do anything because you know that prayer works. Renouncing your ego, allowing him to lead even when he's still figuring things out, but still trusting the fact that God is going to speak to him. Renouncing your ego, allowing him to be wrong, right? Be wrong and then come back later and say, hey, I was wrong, but you're not rubbing it in his face that he's wrong and that he never listens to you, but you realizing that allowing him to sit in the moment, you begin to learn that he does better when you tell him what he's doing right instead of what he's doing wrong. You learn that even suggesting to him is more impactful than demanding him. So when he said that, it radicalized my mind. It changed my perspective on many things, and it made me want to become more Christ-like as a woman. It did. And it made me realize that, man, when God sends my husband, yo, that man gonna be blessed. All this wisdom that I'm getting, yo, that man gonna be blessed, yeah.
Severely, he screwed my life up. I've waited for my husband for so many years, and I'm just getting mad.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date?
They're telling women to be just like men, be as promiscuous as you want, just behave like a man. You know, climb the corporate ladder, get degrees. And now you have women that are in their late 30s and like, I did the corporate ladder, I have the house, I have the Tesla, I've paid off my debt, I've decorated my house beautifully, I'm a wonderful cat mom to my 3 cats. Why can't I find a man? I'm attractive. It's like, because you've basically turned yourself into a man. You've accomplished all the things that a man is supposed to accomplish to attract a woman, and now you've priced yourself out of the dating market. There's very few men out there that, again, hypergamy, that are at your level or higher. And these guys that are at your level or higher, they're not looking for a 40-year-old body. They want a 25-year-old hottie that looks beautiful in a bikini.
Ever feel guilty for having to walk away from the good guy just because he's a good guy, just because he's a gentleman, just because he treats you well, just because he's generous, just because he's successful and he's nice and all of those things? That's not a reason alone to choose him. He could be a good guy, but that doesn't mean that he is good enough for you. That doesn't mean that he is right for you, and you should not have to compromise on your standards or your non-negotiables because he's a good guy. Men should already be good men. They should already have character traits that are suitable for your relationship. They should already be chivalrous. They should already be generous. They should already have success in their life. They should already have these characteristics as a decent human being. That is not a reason to choose him. And we really need to stop putting these men on a pedestal because they're nice, because they're good men, because they're generous. Like, they should already be that way.
What's something you don't understand about guys?
Why don't they like to chase girls?
Why don't you with the people that are chasing you?
Maybe because I want them to keep chasing me. I like the attention, I guess.
Basically, you just want to keep chasing so they get nothing and you get fulfilled with attention.
I guess when you put it like that, it sounds wrong.
You're the one that
Can I get your answer? You trying to go to a class after party?
Hey, this what you wanted, ain't it?
What are you guys doing after?
Me and her?
No, just you.
You gotta choose one. You can't get me and her.
No, we're going to class.
Is that your type?
No.
Did that chasing help you? Did it make you feel good?
I mean, I guess.
Men are starving for respect, and you can see it in the way they act. Some lash out, others check out completely, and most embarrassing way it shows up, simping. I was watching Love is Blind this week, and almost every guy on that show is a complete simp. They agree with everything the women say, abandon their values to please them, and tolerate blatant disrespect. Why? Because they've been conditioned to believe that if they're just nice enough, if they just prove themselves, they'll finally be loved. But it's not love they want, it's respect. And when a man isn't respected, he starts chasing approval instead of commanding it. He showers women with unearned praise, apologizes for things he didn't do, and suppresses his own needs just to keep the peace. The worst part, it backfires. Women don't respect simps. They may keep them around for attention, but they don't admire them. Because deep down, even women know that a man willing to abandon himself for validation isn't a man worth following. Respect can't be begged for. It can't be bought. A man who respects himself first won't tolerate disrespect from others. And he sure as won't become a simp just to feel wanted. By the way, natural electrolytes.
The harsh truth, a woman only comes back to you when things didn't work out with the other guys. She couldn't find anyone better than you. She couldn't find anyone who would put up with her the way that you did. She failed at finding someone who was as devoted, patient, understanding, and forgiving as you are. But guess what? Don't let her come back. If she couldn't realize your worth then, what makes you think she'll realize it now? The thing about women is 9 times out of 10, they don't change. They act like they do, but when they catch you, when they catch the prey, they go back to the normal time. Because you gave them a second chance. Why would they change? You gave them another chance. Giving a woman another chance is giving her permission to do the same thing over again and to hurt you again. If you would like personal advice, you have a question, go to my bio. Comment, I like strawberries, if you would like a part 2.
Bro just realized he got with a girl that was on the Choo Choo Express.
How many guys have you got with in one night before?
Like 10.
What?
10? Like 10.
You got with 10 guys in one night?
Well, it was before we were dating, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me. Like,
it doesn't matter.
No, I'm being serious. Like, when did you go with 10 guys in one night?
It was before we were dating, so it doesn't matter.
No, like, what?
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters to me that you got with 10 guys in one night.
How long you guys been dating for?
Like a year?
It was before
10
it
doesn't matter what
in
it
one
was.
night.
It's fine.
No,
10.
it's not fine. Who the fuck is her? Who is she? I don't even know her anymore. 10 girls in one night? 10 guys in one
we
night?
weren't dating, so why does it matter?
It doesn't matter when it was. You're just.
I'm sorry, bro.
For the streets. She's for the streets. She's for the streets.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Jeez.
I mean, I don't really think it's that bad. We weren't dating. Understand? Like, it's
She keeps thinking that's the issue.
It doesn't matter when it was. It's the hoe. For the streets. She's for the streets. She's for the streets.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He'll do better.
I guess what gets me is that they're going to continue to ask what's going on with the nice guys, but then they're going to literally sit up here and say, I had to leave the good guy. They're literally going to sit up here and say, these nice guys, they're gremlins. And I think one woman said, these women be getting taken care of by an 80-year-old man somewhere that I don't know, can't even see straight or something. And that's what men have been saying. You guys are picking men that just want companionship because maybe his grandparent or his grandkids or his kids don't come see him anymore. Or maybe he don't even want to see his kids or his grandkids. They just want his money. So he says, I want to spend my money on the stuff that I want to spend my money on. Not you. You're lazy and entitled. Talking to his kids. And sometimes his grandkids. Right? And so he spends it on the company of a woman that he deems to be beautiful. And all these modern women, while they're young, they're getting all of the Louis V and the shopping and the trips and all that stuff. But then when they get older, they want him to go ahead and, literally die out. And then all of a sudden, it looks like I've been, look what I got. I've been getting to the bag and I got this. No, you don't. And no, you didn't. You spent somebody else's money. You're broke.
Because every female knows what they do. When they get into like a hoe phase or sleeping around, it doesn't hurt them to go and do so, but they learn from their lesson.
I think the opposite. So women have oxytocin. And oxytocin is a peer bonding chemical that's released in the brain when a woman has right? So it allows you to pair bond with your mate. So if a woman is out there being promiscuous, it's a higher likelihood she's not going to be able to pair bond with her future guy. And not only that, it's something about hypergamy, right? Hypergamy just means that women tend to date either across or above in social hierarchy statuses, right? When a woman gets with one guy, 5'8", he making $50,000 a year, it's cool. He got 6 inches. Then she gets with a nigga that's 6'4", that's making $300,000 a year. And that's packing 10. She got a taste of Himothy. Now she can't date down. She's not even gonna respect them dudes anymore.
Now look at the difference between these two women.
For better.
For better.
For worse.
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poorer.
For poorer.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Brill made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
I'll forever submit to you, Miles. I'll forever respect you, Miles.
So does height really matter when you guys are dating?
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, I'm 5'1". I'm short, guys. So obviously,
everybody is taller than you.
No, that's not true. Because I have met some guys that
4'11".
check. Listen, for real, they like checked off the box, like all the boxes.
They always do.
Besides the height,
The shorter ones always do it. That's
and
what I was
I'm
gonna say.
Like, there's this one guy that was just. Everything was hitting, and then
You screwed up.
and my best friend was like, "It's okay, you could just wear kitten heels
It's
all the
okay.
time." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." Like,
No,
'cause I'm 5'1".
Yeah,
I'm 5'1".
but even in heels, you wouldn't be taller than someone 5'5".
Yes, because I like 5-inch heels, like 4 or 5-inch heels. Yes, I'm like right there. We're the same height. You looking at me like I don't like that.
I can't believe this is a conversation today. They have this level, like men that are not tall. They're extremely masculine and they're very manly and
because they lack in height.
For example, I was on a podcast with a guy.
Traitor.
You guys know who I'm talking about. The guy with the braids that he was like, I'm a high value man.
Yes.
And then this other lady chewed him up because she's just like, dude, yes, you're tall. I don't want to say the word, but the assness. So I've dated a couple of men that were like my height, whatever. I'm 5'6". For some reason, they just always got their shit together. Very confident, very masculine, they just provide, they give you that safe space.
That
Sometimes
the
when guys
tall
are really
men
tall,
probably
it's like,
feel very safe.
Or they
in
feel like they just got
knowing
it.
that they can get women just because of their height.
And here we
Just
are
because
talking
that
about
they
it.
know that they're going to be looked at by women because they're as tall as they are. Women that are 5'1" are absolutely the women that need to be okay and don't need to be saying, I mean, a man that's 6 foot. And you need to be okay with that man that's 5'5". No, honestly, sometimes the height difference with a really tall man, like if you get a really nice like 6'4"
That's what I'm
ass
saying.
nigga,
Yeah, that's
and
what
they're
she's
with
like.
a 5 foot ass, like, it's like,
Don't be a
whoa.
hater. Don't be a hater.
Like, whoa, come on.
Guys, if you want to date with a lot more confidence and assertiveness, then drop these 3 phrases. When are you free? What do you want to do on our date? what days work for you, and instead say, does Friday or Sunday work for you? I'd really love to take you to this cute little restaurant in town, or sushi or Italian. These phrases are much more direct, they're much more assertive, and they demonstrate a lot more confidence. So make sure you are leading your date versus allowing the woman to lead.
What do you ladies want for Christmas?
A stable man with a job. Come on now, dude. You guys, it's 2025, and you guys used to fight wars, and now we gotta ask for. You guys still demand the same things they demanded back then, and then you guys still do what you gotta do. If you want to sit here and go 50 with your girl, you ain't gonna be mad when she go to the club and you go to the club. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. All right? Unless you're paying the bills and got your priorities straight, we ain't doing that. All right? We're in 2025. We can all afford our own jobs. I work for my. Okay. Clock it, ho.
What do you do for work?
I'm a dental assistant, and honestly, I work in the front because working in the back. I'm not gonna do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna do that, but guess what? I get paid more working in the front than the back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How much you be bringing in on
32 an hour. Try me. Take me through there. No, and then my cousin's an RDA. And how much do you make?
I don't say, honey.
26.
That's none of your business.
I make 27. Thank you. Good night.
None of your business.
Not even that. You cannot sit here and discriminate women. We earn our shit regardless of anything. My baby and my dad, he's a foreman and he gets like 60 an hour. Yes, he gets like 60 an hour and he could provide. Welcome to 2025. You gotta ask men to stand up so they can give you the seat.
So let me ask you this, he's a foreman for what?
Oh, a cementer.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
hey, you know what? They hustle though. I give it to him. He's a great father. He's a bad partner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So why what makes him a bad partner?
He's not attentive. He cheats. And then I cheat back. So it's just a lot.
Okay.
No, I mean, a win is a win. If you're going to cheat, I'm going to cheat back. Don't get hurt. It's the same scenario.
When you cheat on him, do you cheat on him with the same caliber of man or someone lower than him?
Oh, no. We don't bring that up, all right?
So a loser, basically?
No, honestly, we don't bring that up. Baby, I love you. It's not the same caliber. It's not that you're looking for someone better. It's just that you're looking for what they don't give you.
I'm so confused.
That's the thing. You look for what they don't give you, and you settle for that because you're lonely and you know? So, look, if my brother sees this, you know what the is going on? If my cuñada sees this, you know what? And follow his YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment. Honestly, boost it up. You don't do nothing. You waste 15 minutes on TikTok. Waste 15 minutes in grabbing to my boy.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Some of my friends from back home, these guys have no money. They pull straight 10s and they get whatever girl they want. The money thing will add some swag to you as a man. It'll make you more secure, but it's deeper than money. What is it about? I feel like a woman is more attracted to like a man's aura of like confidence. Like, does he take care of himself? Is his hygiene good? Does he have something in life that he's like working towards? Does he have good friends? And girls, a lot of times, like the ones that care about money are the ones that you really don't even want. And the ones that don't care about money is like, it gives you a chance to actually show your character.
How do you deal with a man that is more sensitive than you?
It gets strange for me in conversations like these when we talk about one party being more sensitive or more soft, and a lot of times that kind of boxes men in, and it's alarming because if a man can't be sensitive and soft in his relationship, then where can he be? Like I don't know too many men that don't want to take their guard down with their old lady. Like I don't want to have to come home and protect myself from you. Like, do you know what I gotta go through out in the world, and then to have to come home and guard and tiptoe with you because I can't be vulnerable? Like, even when we use the word soft, bruh, a man being hard all the time will destroy him. Get you a man that gotta be hard all the time and see how he handle you. Brother, a man has to find softness in himself to properly handle those parts of you. Empathy is like a huge quality that's necessary for a healthy partnership. And in order to empathize, one almost has to see oneself. And if a man can't see himself in your emotions, if he can't see himself in your softness, then again, what do you think he's going to do? So when you talk about not wanting a man that's more sensitive than you, that's you falling into training that cuts pieces of a man off. And then you complain about those pieces being missing when he show up at your doorstep.
I'm not gonna lie, the uglier the better. Like, ugly guys will always treat you better. Yes. Because then you're gonna be so out of their league, they won't leave you. Yeah, like, literally, like me and Michael, exactly.
Most people thought this was disrespectful, and while I understand it's a joke, I personally would be so upset if my partner ever said this, and here's why. Starting with the obvious, I want my girlfriend to think I'm attractive. Obviously, if we're dating, I think you're attractive, and reciprocation is really important when it comes to relationships. I don't want to hear even jokingly that you settled for me, because if that's the case, don't waste my time. I already hear the comments. You have such soft skin. Why would that bother you? I truly believe that the love of my life would never talk to me that way. I believe that the love of my life would never put me down like that, like try and diminish my confidence. Even knowing that it's a prank, those comments are gonna linger up here. Bullying your partner can be cute. And when I'm dating, I love poking fun at my partner, but there is a line. And every relationship has a different line. Calling someone ugly and saying that you settled for them is well past the line in my head. And call me crazy, but the love of my life would never even imply that they thought I was unattractive and that they could have done better.
And you know, this is why women really, they can't find a man. No men qualify for this level of stupidity. What do I do when there's a man that's more sensitive than me? What are you talking about? This... I understand. I think there was a woman that was saying, you know, she was trying to give guys pointers on how to approach women. Hey, you know, don't say, can I take you out? Say, when are you free? Does Thursday or Friday work? And, you know, start planning. For women like this, there is no reason to plan for these women. There's no reason to plan. These women are out here talking about, he got to be at least 6 feet. I have passed. Well, what are we talking about? Were you in jail for something? No. Well, what are we talking about? Are you dangerous? Yeah, dangerous around other men. Okay, well, it's gonna be a no from me, because I think I get the gist of what you're saying. So no, I'm not gonna be asking her out anywhere. I'm not gonna be looking for her. I'm not gonna be checking for her. Why don't men approach? Why don't men chase? Because we're dealing with street workers. We're dealing with women of the night.
I'm an aggressive, dominant female, right? So how do I get a guy to break those walls down?
Put the shoe on the other foot real quick. I just want to, I guess, note what this be sounding like to me. I can't wait for a woman to come along and bring me into my masculine era. I mean, the right woman to really motivate me to really protect and provide for her. Because most of these women done had me in my soft era for so long that I don't even know if women are really worthy of bringing out my masculinity. So I really got to trust the right one in order to be the man that I'm supposed to be. Who dating me? I say something like that.
Well, you know what's crazy?
Who with me if I'm saying that me being a man is contingent on you being the woman that you're supposed to be? Like, be realistic. You feel me? And again, this not to knock my beloved. I don't know her, and I don't know contextually what she means by having walls up. You feel me? And that's why I said I'm trying to be gracious. But I find too often, especially because it's popular rhetoric, that a lot of women will rather choose to place their healing, to place their progress on the backs of a doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like ladies, bruh, because again, I find it more with women. Take men out of the center of your life and see what that do for you.
hate dating as a woman in tech because if I try to date a guy in tech, they're typically really ugly and they have a whole bunch of nerdy interests that I can't relate to. There's some types of guys who work in tech who are attractive and we might have the same interests, but they think they are too smart and they are really full of themselves, and I don't like dating that type of guy either. If I try to date someone who doesn't work in tech, but they aren't a high earner, they end up feeling too insecure and they aren't able to afford the type of things that I can, like fine dining and traveling. So dating as a woman in tech is not for the weak.
Hey, man. Hey, it's really getting spooky out here, man. It's really getting spooky out here, dog. What? I'm speechless. I've got nothing to say. You got it, shorty. It's your world, love. It's your world. Yours a dirty game, man. We are cooked. Stay focused, though.
I'm really sick of y'all acting like relationships are everything they're cracked up to be. They're not. They're not. The jig is up. The only benefit of being in a relationship these days is having two incomes in the household. And the way I see it, you don't need to be in a relationship to do that. I just don't think y'all understand the level of peace you find sitting in the crib alone on a Saturday night. You don't have to worry about your man. You don't have to worry about what he's doing with that thing, who he's messaging behind your back, how many women are ignoring his messages behind your back for that matter. Even being at the crib is more peaceful. You can fart whenever you want to. You don't have to sneak off to the basement bathroom to drop a willy-nilly deuce. You could just let that fly. You could be ugly as all home at the crib. You don't have to worry about impressing him. You don't have to worry about cooking these 5-course meals just to please your man so he thinks he has a good woman. You ever heard of girl dinner? That's the real thing. I could eat a Tic Tac and a cup of coffee with some sugar-free creamer, and that will last me all day. You're thinner, you're richer, and as long as your vibrator and your headphones are charged up simultaneously with a fat sack of that sweet, sticky devil's lettuce that you got at the dispensary for the Lolo, all of your credit cards are paid so you can order whatever the you want off of Uber Eats. Should you get the munchies and want to eat more than a Tic Tac, you are good. That is golden. That is a level of peace and comfortability that I have never found with a man. This shit's lit. I'm sorry.
You know the man you decided to lay down and create a life with, that you see every day? Why don't you go back and live with him and work it out? Instead of trying to do this over and over again with new guys who ain't gonna marry you. And they got nothing invested in your son. How about that?
He lives with his parents. I don't want to move to his parents' house.
Okay, well, ma'am, you picked it.
I did. I'm not bashing him.
So instead of he moved to his parents, were you guys living in a house together when you were married?
We were, yes.
All right. But he ain't having mental problems or anything like that right now?
No. Mm-mm.
Then he could move into your house with your son and put his family back together. I know it's crazy to think that the person you made a baby with would have more of an interest in making sure that your son and his son had the best outcome versus random guys coming through the house just to have interactions with you, knowing they don't want to stay for a long time. Just a thought, especially since you can honestly say today, you didn't really give therapy an open shot. Mm-hmm. But it sounds to me that he's still reasonable enough with you to where he's co-parenting effective.
He is.
Well, then what do you want? Do you want love, romance? Do you want a soulmate? Is that what you want?
I do.
Then go watch a damn Disney movie. You're a mother. You get duty. Duty to your son, duty to your husband, duty to your family. The women who came before you guys understood that they needed to had a duty to everyone else, not just their fifis.
Boyfriends are not husbands, and y'all need to be careful with this boyfriend crap. The term boyfriend might make you feel secure because the guy has said he's your man and you feel safety and security in what he said. But if we took your relationship to the courts, they'd say, oh, we have no documentation that this guy is your man. What do you mean he said he was your man? No. With a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, the guy gets to use your body. He doesn't have to protect you. He doesn't have to provide for you. And at any time, he can dump you and leave you, and it can be like the relationship never happened. A man has to split his assets with you if he divorces you. He has to pay you the out. Stop putting boyfriends and husbands on the same level. They are not on the same level. They should not be treated the same. They are not serious. They're just not, and men know it. Do you know how many women waste years of their life thinking they're secure in their boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, then he dumps her and he's married in 6 months? Y'all are out here treating boyfriends like they're your little babies and like they've really committed to you. They've done nothing for you. They said something. They said they were your man. I want to see the paperwork. I want to see the court documents. I want him being like, take my last name. I want him paying for a ring. Stop listening to what men say and let's get some actions in there. He needs to be protecting you. He needs to be providing for you. And we need a document that says he's your husband, not your boyfriend.
I married the nice guy. The guy who made me laugh. I married the guy who was stable, who didn't yell. I married the guy who wasn't afraid to get down on the floor and play with kids. I married the guy who laughed really loudly, who didn't seem to care if anybody was watching. I married the guy who was soft with me, who listened to me on the phone for hours.
Spoiler alert, guys, they are separated, heading towards divorce, which is so disappointing and exactly why so many will say that a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family and a woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. And it is exactly when loyalty and commitment is not valued over individual happiness. In these situations, 100% of the time, the grass is not greener, and the woman ends up regretting the divorce. But what's unfair and unfortunate for men oftentimes that are committed, that are loyal, they have to go through this sort of loss, and that kind of stinks.
Never underestimate how fast a woman will cut you off for making her feel like she's begging for your love. And it's not going to be overnight, but when it happens, it'll be fast, like a thief in the night. And it's funny because men always regret losing this type of woman. Not the one that's going to get revenge and sleep around to get her lick back, but the one who knows what she brings to the table and isn't afraid to eat alone. Yeah, these are hindsight 2020 women. The ones a lot of men don't even believe exist until they felt the pain in their chest from losing one. She'll walk away from your disrespect without looking back for your reaction. She's the one that's going to ignore men every day because she loves you, but if you fumble her, then you'll become one of those men that she's ignoring. And your begging won't be a bargaining chip once you crossed her boundaries because she knows she gave you every chance to get it right until you ran out of chances and she told you to get out. See, ego and insecurity will cause an immature man to misinterpret this woman's loyalty as too good to be true. Like she's just gonna up and leave, like she's just weighing better options. Whole time, she's only weighing your effort. And if it's adding up to the bare minimum, then it's gonna be you that she subtracts. Because man, you don't lose this kind of woman when your money ain't right or when another man comes along. You lose this type of woman when you start acting like she ain't much to lose. And then she'll show you better than she can tell you.
You know, I find these panda bears hilarious. Hilarious. These women are going to do this and they're going to do that. No, they're not. They're not going to do anything. They're going to be all up in a man's face, trying to figure out how to please and pleasure him. That's what they're going to be doing. These modern women essentially turn into the women that they hate when they get the money that they think that the men have. And the regular guys that actually respected them are still getting up and going to work every day, still have great character, great integrity, still upstanding citizens, right? Now, to be fair, there are some guys out there, well, you know, most people, they have something that they struggle with and they deal with. Most modern women have 10 to 15 things that they struggle with and they deal with. And when I say struggle, I mean, they're not struggling with it. They just tell you, this is who I am, take it or leave it. But these are the women that y'all are talking to. Oh, if he a boyfriend, he not a husband, da 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 da. Nonsense. Nonsense. Oh, what is woman and you gotta be a protector and provider? Nonsense. Nonsense. I don't even know what that other guy's name is, but it's all stupidity is what it is. It's stupid. Stupid. Y'all, they think if you say it enough, that men are going to get on board. That men are going to start acting the way and behaving in which the manner that you want them to. Notice I didn't say the right way and the correct way. I said how you want them to behave. That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Bro just realized he got with a girl that was on the Choo Choo Express.
How many guys have you got with in one night before?
Like 10.
What?
10?
Like 10.
You got with 10 guys in one night?
Well, it was before we were dating, so it doesn't matter.
It does matter to me. Like,
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm
dating.
being serious. Like, when did you go with 10 guys in one night?
It was before we were dating, so it doesn't matter.
No, like, what?
It does
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
No,
we
it
were
matters to
dating.
me that you got with 10 guys in one night.
How long you guys been dating for?
Like a year?
It was before.
10
It doesn't matter what
in
it
one
was.
night.
It's fine.
No,
10.
it's not fine. Who the fuck is her? Who is she? I don't even know her anymore. 10 girls in one night? 10 guys in
Well,
one
we
night?
weren't dating, so why does it matter?
It doesn't matter when it was. You're just
I'm sorry, bro.
for the streets. She's for the streets. She's for the streets.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Jeez.
I mean, I don't really think it's that bad. We weren't dating. Understand? Like, it's
She keeps thinking that's the issue.
It doesn't matter when it was. It's the hoe. For the streets. She's for the streets. She's for the streets.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He'll do better.
If I have high standards, that means I'm high standards.
All right, let's have fun with this. Pull up the calculator. This is the most accurate representation of men in the United States. So minimum age, maximum age for you.
Minimum age, 24.
Max?
29.
Minimum height for you.
5'5".
Oh, how tall are you?
5'5".
Okay, race.
Hispanic.
Right? Wait, no black?
Black too.
Bare minimum education he's got to have for you.
High school.
And then minimum income for you?
250,000.
All right, can he be fat?
No.
Can he be married?
No.
All right, exclude both. Let's go ahead and see how common this guy is. Oh, 5 cat bags. Congratulations. He scored a perfect 5 out of 5 cat bags, which is pretty much the average at this point on the show. You have fairly high standards. The guy that you want, less than 1% of the population?
Yeah.
You just said a second ago, right, that like you're high standards too, right?
Yes.
Do you think you carry more value than he does?
I think we both.
Let's be very blunt about this. Are there more of him or more of you?
There's more of him.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm one of one.
That's the problem.
Seriously.
What makes you worth what? 250K.
I'm worth more than that. That's just the minimum.
People say that men don't marry the women they love. They marry the women that is just there at the time
when
that
they're ready
to be married.
Yeah.
Right. So me and that's just another thing. So for example, me and my girlfriend, we could be in love, crazy in love. But if I'm not ready to get married yet, we may never get married, even though I love her.
Right.
So then let's say she's like, you know what? It's over.
Oh, yeah.
Fast forward to 2 years, maybe I meet some girl and I'm like, you know what? I'm in the position that I want to get married now.
And you would marry her within 6 months. Right. Versus you being with her for 5 years.
I'm not ready.
That's crazy, though.
Doesn't feel right yet.
That's insane.
I need 3 more years.
That's fucked up.
That's insane.
That is fucked up. But they say that. They say that most men do that. That they don't.
Who says that? Is there a study?
You've heard it too, right? I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What I've just studied. I have heard that, though. I have.
Here's what a wife's job is from a stay-at-home wife. Too many women put emphasis on how they can physically add value to a man, like cooking, cleaning, working, giving him booty, or getting a 5th degree. But he can literally do all of those things by himself or pay someone else to do them for him. No. Your role as a wife is to learn and understand how to control your emotions. Why? Because you can literally build or destroy a man with your feelings. Just ask a happy husband or a divorced man. When you learn your emotions, you can learn his emotions, which is the key to pulling the best man out of him. You'll know his biggest insecurities, his weaknesses, and his triggers because you've identified similar ones within yourself, which means you'll know exactly what to do and say to empower him. But if you can't see past your own trauma in order to see him, you'll use that same power to tear him down in an effort to protect yourself. Not many women know how to do this, so if you want to stand out and be a great wife, take that and apply it.
It's so easy for men. It's really simply easy. You walk into the store and you...
It's so easy for women too. But yet, you guys only focus on yourselves and what you think you deserve when it comes down to relationship. Anytime you go into a store, never have I ever heard a woman just say, oh my God, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this for my man. Y'all are always so heavily focused on receiving gifts from your man, but you never think to get him anything. He got to work for it all the time, but you guys don't work for it. Like my husband and I went to Tonopah last week, and when I went to an A&W, the first thing I thought about was getting him the mug, the 2025 A&W mug. I wanted to get that from him because I know he likes mugs. He drinks beer. Like, it literally is not that hard. You could do that too. It's not always about you.
Be careful with men that don't know how to be alone. Let me explain. He ain't trying to build. He's trying to fill a void. He'll latch on to you fast and then drain you emotionally. He never had to sit in silence and face his own reflection. So he hides in relationships. He confuses being needed with being loved. His peace depends on people, not his own foundation. He'll call you his peace while bringing you chaos. He jumps into love but don't know how to nurture it. He don't heal. He distracts himself with who's ever next. He's more loyal to the feeling of companionship than the actual person beside him. And when things get real, he checks out because he was never truly present. A man that fears solitude will turn your love into a hiding place, not a home. A man who fears solitude will entertain anybody just to feel occupied, not because he's actually ready to love. He don't want a relationship. He want noise to cover up his internal emptiness. That's why he love bonds quick and disappear just as fast. It was never love, it was avoidance. Be careful because a man who can't sit alone is usually running from something. And it's only a matter of time before you become the thing he runs from next. You deserve a man who chooses you from stillness, not one that clings to you from fear.
Kansas City, I have a question for you. Where are the good single men at? I'm asking for the girls and I need you guys to deliver. I may or may not be working on something different, something we haven't done before, something that might actually shake up the Kansas City dating scene a little bit. I can't tell you much yet, but I can tell you is if you are single, if you're tired of the dating apps, and if you're one of the good ones, I need you to stay very, very close because when this drops, spots are going to be very limited.
How to play a player.
Black woman asked her first date to meet her at a nail salon and pay her $500 bill. The man cleverly retaliated against her. The two met through a dating app and agreed to meet in person for the first time. The man said he followed the location she sent him, expecting a cafe or a public place, but he was surprised when he arrived and saw it was a nail salon. According to his account, the woman immediately told him that if he paid her $500 beauty bill, she would take him back to her home afterward. He said he already felt uncomfortable with the setup and began regretting the date, especially after noticing a bandage on her knee that made him question the entire situation. Still, he did not directly turn her down. Instead, he pretended to agree to her request and even encouraged her to add more services. As a result, the bill increased to nearly $1,000. Salon staff said the man waited until the service was almost done, then quietly left the building, got in his car, and drove away. The woman reportedly became upset when she learned he had disappeared and that she was responsible for the full bill. Some people argue the man should have been honest and declined the request instead of misleading her. Others believe he avoided being taken advantage of, saying she set up the date with the expectation he would pay for unrelated beauty services. Do you think the man handled the situation correctly?
I'm playing the game, but he's playing harder.
You want to know why a man is not speaking to you, is not communicating with you, and seems like he's checked out? Men are going to be checked out when all they are hearing is you're on your phone because you're speaking to someone else. Where are you going? Who are you with? Why are you always working? You need to spend more time with me and the kids. And every time he tries to respond to any of that, he's attacking you. He's not being fair. He's gaslighting, manipulating, changing the narrative. Here's the reality of this. A man is taught to protect, provide, and be there for you. You, as a woman, are taught to have high expectations from any man that comes into your life. But here's the reality of it. You also need to provide him with a safe zone where he can speak, communicate, and be heard without consistently being attacked. He also deserves that. It doesn't just go one way, so try listening to him instead of gaslighting.
Can a guy be too freaky?
No, honestly, I don't think so. I feel like females can be more freakier than a guy.
Oh, you usually be more freakier than a guy, so they can't keep up to your level.
Definitely not.
I can fix that. Dang. So like, what's like one thing you like hoping the guy would do, but he just was not keeping up?
Well, honestly, it kind of depends on the guy because like, okay, let me take my glasses off of this.
Oh yeah, he's getting real serious. I know, as a glasses person, I know.
Sometimes for a girl, like eating ass is a pretty good thing. But some guys don't like that.
Sign me up.
Oh.
Like, no, like a female will do that to a man.
Oh, to the man.
Yeah. And some men will love that, but some men are just like no.
Oh, she's trying to get nasty. She's trying to get nasty.
But for me, I feel like, you know, like, if I let you do that to me, then let me do that to you. You know?
Reciprocation.
So, like, you gotta be as freaky as me if you gotta, like, you want me to be as freaky as you, right?
I feel that. I feel that.
Somebody get that name for me.
And let me be honest with you. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Kansas City. Because, you know, anytime modern women get lonely, they get desperate and they start cooking up nonsense. Kansas, my boys in Kansas City, my boys in, it don't, you know what? In Missouri, in Kansas, as a matter of fact, all surrounding areas, the entire Midwest, just the entire Midwest. Y'all be careful. Modern women are getting to the point of desperation to where they just, well, really honestly and truly, it's more boredom. And then there's desperation in there. Man, I gotta find a husband, but I'm just tired of doing nothing. I'm tired of seeing you girls. I love you, but I don't want to see you no more. I want to be with a man. I'm tired of seeing, I'm tired of looking in y'all's face. I want to be around a man. You can sit up here and talk about all of these theories about what a man should be and all this. At this point in time, I'll take any man. And that's how they end up getting pregnant with a baby daddy. Well, before him, I just got desperate. But before him, my standards were sky high. But I got lonely and I just needed something. And he was the first thing around. He looked okay. He was tall. He was at least 6'1". So hopefully my baby get D1 genes. Hopefully my baby's an athlete so he can take care of his mama. That's about the only thing that I have going for myself. But other than that, I'm a bum. That's how modern women are, man. They all over the place. Going to different events, you're not going to do anything but ruin your life.